The Book of Joseph, Part 1, Chapter 7b. Joseph versus Men of Doubt. A parallel to St. Joseph's Annunciation can be found in the Old Testament, in the story of the revered patriarch, Abraham. While the circumstances differ, the message bears similarity. Abraham is told that his wife, Sarah, advanced in years at 90, would conceive and bear a son, the child of promise, Isaac. Likewise, in the New Testament, the Archangel Gabriel is sent to Zachariah with the announcement that his elderly wife, Elizabeth, would give birth to a son, John the Baptist, the forerunner and cousin of Jesus. In both instances, Abraham and Zachariah respond with doubt, questioning the possibility of such miraculous conceptions. Joseph, by contrast, responds with quiet faith. He believes the angel without hesitation, receiving the message with trust and humility. Then Abraham fell on his face and laughed and said in his heart, "Will a child be born to a man 100 years old? And will Sarah, who is 90 years old, bear a child?" Genesis 17:17. Zacharias said to the angel, "How will I know this for certain? For I am an old man, and my wife is advanced in years." Luke 1:18. Just as it seemed impossible that a 100-year-old man and his 90-year-old wife could conceive and bear a child, so too did the virgin conception appear beyond all natural expectation. Yet while Abraham laughed at the idea, and Zachariah doubted, Joseph received the divine message with humble faith. He may not have fully understood how these things would come to pass, but that did not concern him. What mattered was his unwavering trust in the angel's words and his wholehearted surrender to the divine will. As soon as the dream ended, Joseph rose and went to Mary to share the wondrous news. God had not abandoned him after all. In rising and acting upon the angel's message, Joseph offered his own fiat, his yes to God's will, just as the Blessed Virgin Mary had done. Through this act of obedience and trust, Joseph's inner turmoil was calmed, his spiritual wounds healed, and his confidence restored. He was now fully united with God's redemptive plan. Pope Benedict XVI and St. Augustine of Hippo reflect. Joseph teaches us that it is possible to love without possessing. In contemplating Joseph, all men and women can, by God's grace, come to experience healing from their emotional wounds, if only they embrace the plan that God has begun to bring about in those close to him. Just as Joseph entered the work of redemption through Mary, and because of what God had already done in her. St. Augustine encourages, "Preserve, O Joseph, together with Mary your wife, the virginity of your members, for out of virginal members is begotten the power of angels. Let your spouse Mary be the mother of Christ in the flesh, by preserving her virginity. You, however, are also to be the father of Christ, by safeguarding her chastity and honor."